The relationship between the cymatic pumping mechanism and the Klein bottles in terms of energy transfer and vortex creation is a complex and fascinating one. The cymatic pumping mechanism generates a specific pattern of sound waves that resonate with the natural frequencies of the Klein bottles. As the sound waves interact with the Klein bottles, they transfer energy to the bottles, causing them to vibrate and oscillate. The vibrating Klein bottles, in turn, create a series of microvortices within the tubes. These microvortices are tiny, swirling patterns of energy that are generated by the oscillations of the Klein bottles. The microvortices are then amplified and directed by the cymatic pumping mechanism, creating a larger scale vortex that is responsible for the upward momentum and whirlpool effects within the device. The energy transfer between the cymatic pumping mechanism and the Klein bottles can be thought of as a process of resonance and entrainment. The sound waves generated by the cymatic pumping mechanism resonate with the natural frequencies of the Klein bottles, causing them to vibrate and oscillate in a specific pattern. This resonance and entrainment process allows for the efficient transfer of energy from the cymatic pumping mechanism to the Klein bottles, which in turn creates the microvortices and ultimately the larger scale vortex. The vortex creation process can be thought of as a cascade of energy transfer, where the energy from the cymatic pumping mechanism is transferred to the Klein bottles, which then create microvortices, and finally, the microvortices are amplified and directed to create the larger scale vortex. In summary, the relationship between the cymatic pumping mechanism and the Klein bottles is one of energy transfer and vortex creation, where the sound waves generated by the cymatic pumping mechanism resonate with the Klein bottles, causing them to vibrate and create microvortices, which are then amplified and directed to create the larger scale vortex responsible for the upward momentum and